Hello, hi, how are ya? I'm Paige, for those who didn't know, and I'm autistic. And I talk about autism and stuff over here. Talk about topics from my autistic perspective. And today that topic is relationships, which can seem like a very broad topic, and it overall is. Autism isn't a social communication disorder, however, it does impact your social communication. That's actually one of the criteria in order to be diagnosed with autism. Although the textbooks all say a deficit in social communication, I wouldn't say deficit because I don't think that the standard of non-autistic people socializing is the standard that everyone wants to be at, and anything different than that is a deficit. No, disagree. Because personally, I think that a lot of ways that neurotypicals and holistic people socially communicate is very bizarre and stupid. So I disagree that being different than them makes my social communication a deficit. Now that being said, has my social life and relationships been the same as holistic people? No. Perhaps that's where the word deficit comes in. Because although I think that I communicate just fine, I only communicate just fine with a certain amount of people. Because most people are not me and do not share my brain. And a lot of people that are holistic and like those social communication rules want to stick with them and they want to abide by them. I don't care. This is how I make relationships. Speaking on relationships is a very big topic in the autism community. The relationships that you have as an autistic person can look and operate a lot differently. And here's what mine look like. Before I talk about it, I do have to thank the sponsor of today's video for making this video possible, NordVPN. Lately, I've been getting a lot of texts and a lot of emails saying things like, the government of Canada has sent you your money, click here to claim it. Or someone was trying to get into your Amazon, you should change your password, here's the link to click to change your password. And the problem is, a lot of these messages are not real. They're phishing with a PH. These people, they make up these fake stories, these fake emails, fake accounts. And they're so close to seeming like the real thing. But a lot of the time, it's just some random pretending so that they can get your information. I've had a lot of my friends lose money because of things like this. So how do you tell what is real from what is fake? NordVPN can help you. A VPN encrypts your traffic, protecting your data whether you have a secure connection or not. NordVPN also offers threat protection, blocks intrusive ads and web trackers. When you download a file, NordVPN will check it for malware, and it automatically scans URLs and blocks malicious ones. By blocking these trackers, it helps you avoid online stalkers and spies. Safety is not the only advantage of a VPN. You can change your online location and access content that's not available in your country in just one click. It can be tough these days to navigate the internet safely and securely, and that is why I trust NordVPN to have my back and keep me and my devices safe. And because you guys are awesome and lovely, they are going to let you try it for 30 days, and if not, they will give you your money back. Go to nordvpn.com/page, or you can go and click the link down below in the description, and you can get started with NordVPN. Stay safe out there, my dudes. I love you so much. I've never really been that good at making friends. I haven't had much luck. When I was younger and when I was masking a lot more, making friends was less of a hard thing because it's easy-ish to make friends when you are just an extroverted, loud, obnoxious girl that wants to talk to everybody. I used to have an okay time making friends, but I would have a very hard time keeping friends. That is because of masking. If people liked the masking page, you aren't gonna like the real page, which of course kind of comes out. The more comfortable you are with a person, the less you have to mask with them. I think that's where I had a problem with keeping friends. I was a completely different person. I'd say I have a harder time making friends now than I did ever as a kid. I think that goes to like not being in school. I am not around people my age a lot. I work from home. I like being home. I don't even go to the grocery store. So I'm not really around people that I would even want to make my friend anyway. Even if I was, I'm not very good at making friends because any girl that I think could be my friend that I might want to go talk to or something, girls don't like me. I think I've told you guys this. And so from my experience, most girls that I go up to and try to befriend, and they're just kind of like dicks about it or just don't care, don't like me or whatever. I mean, sometimes I'm gonna do it anyway because why are you being a weirdo for no reason? You don't like me because you don't know what your problem is. Nowadays, when girls are like that to me, when girls are weirded out by me, I don't care. I mean, cool, you showed me that we're not gonna be friends. That's fine. I don't need to be friends with everyone. I mean, I honestly would like to not be friends with everyone. If I see a girl being like that and being weird with me when I talk to them, I'll talk to them even more. I don't know what your problem is, but you're gonna have to figure it out by the end of tonight because I'm gonna make you. And the other thing, boys. How do you make friends with boys? How do I make friends with boys? You don't. I have had a lot of male friends throughout my life. Because girls don't like me, apparently guys did. That's weird. For most of my life, my best friend that I could say, like, that's my best friend, has been a guy. I have been betrayed by every single one of those guys. Because it turns out, guys don't just want to be a girl's friend. Not all of them. Not all of them. Not all men are like that. Men are not, no one is a monolith, we know this. I had awesome guy friends. I didn't know that the entire time they wanted to sleep with me. They're like, I've been friends with you for all these years and you won't even have sex with me? What's that? What? I don't want to have sex with you. You don't want to have sex with me either. We're best friends.
I've wanted to have sex with you for the last 4 years. And now I'm leaving.
Dude, that hurts more than a breakup. Like, to be betrayed like that, sucky. So making friends difficult, I just let it happen to me. If a friend is going to be made, it's going to be made organically. I'm not going to go up and go, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Paige. If I'm going to make a friend, it is going to be because we should be friends, not because I just want a friend. A friend is a friend because we have things in common. We have similar interests. We will be friends if we're supposed to be friends. If it's a vibe, it's a vibe, and if not, it's cool, because I also don't care that much. I don't care to make new friends because I just don't want any more. The amount of friends that I have is too many already. I think I need a limit on the number of friends that I have because I don't have enough time. If I hung out with everybody, I would be so exhausted. I can hang out with like one person a week. I need a lot of time to refresh, and once I'm around people a lot and get burnt out, I need a lot of time to recuperate from that. I tell many that want to be my friend that they don't want to be my friends because I'm not a good friend to a lot of people's friends' standards. I will not text you back, probably. I like never will text anyone first. It's not even like a thing that I do. I don't text anyone first. Just my whole life, I just don't want to reach out to anybody. I got shit to do, you know? I don't have to, I'm not like, oh, I should reach out to a person today and say hello. Like, I have things to do. I'm not even thinking about other people. Sorry, friends, but I don't think of you guys all the time. I don't use Snapchat very much, so I probably won't answer your snaps very well. Do not call me. If you text me, I might not answer, ever. I think also my emotional threshold for people in my life that I love and care about, I don't think that I really want to go and find another person to love and care about. Another person to listen to spill about their life, tell my secrets to. I don't have time to do new things with a new person. I'm good without making friends. Sometimes people ask me for advice on making friends. And so the advice that I can say to you right now is I don't have any. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. How do you tell if it's a platonic relationship or a romantic relationship? Yeah, someone let me know when they figure it out. I don't know. Do you think I know how feelings feel in my body or what they're supposed to mean? No. I don't know. Feelings are a new concept to me. I only for like the last 6 months have been trying to actually feel and not push away. I am not familiar with knowing the difference of different kinds of love. I don't know how to feel them differently. I don't know if they're felt differently. I don't know. I know how I think about different people sometimes. I'm not good at this, okay? I had so many guy friends that wanted more the entire time that I was just like, I didn't know, I was unaware, I thought we were friends. The cool thing about this one, the little funky thing where I have some little else to say is I'm gay. In my heart and mind, I can have platonic relationships with girls. I could also have platonic relationships with boys. I'm not good at that with boys. I also apparently can't tell with freaking girls. As baby gay, when you're a kid and you're gay and you don't know that you're gay, you just know that you like girls and you don't know that that's gay. You don't know that that's different. You don't know it's weird. You don't know anything. You just know that you're a kid and you're following whatever you feel. And when I was a kid, I liked girls. There were friendships that I had back in the day that I look back on now and I'm like, oh, we were in love. We were in a relationship and we didn't even know it. One of my best friends back in like my teenage years, one of my best girlfriends, her and I were like in love. We didn't even know that until we had like a huge falling out, blowout breakup when I got a boyfriend. She was not happy about it. It wasn't about like, you have a boyfriend, I'm jealous, because neither of us knew that we like were in love with each other and why this was a huge thing. And now years later, we're both like, oh my God, we were so gay. I've had girlfriends that I'm physically gay with that I'm like, this is just friendship. This is what friends do. I'm just trying to figure this out, where the line is drawn. I don't think that there is such thing as a line. I don't think that human connection has defining boxes. I don't think that as humans, we can tangibly put a value number to our feelings or be able to tell tiny differences between a feeling that is so as complex as love is. I also think that any relationship takes a lot more than just love. I know that I have the ability to love multiple people at the same time. I don't know why this world thinks that we're like monogamous. Human beings have never been monogamous. I've had multiple partners in my life already. Like I have already proven I have loved multiple people. And I don't think that I'm ever able to unlove them. I think that who I love, I just love. And I have so much love to give. And all of the people that I've ever loved before, I think I love them still. I don't think you can just not love somebody. And I think the love that I feel for each individual person is different. How can you tell? How do you know? I don't know. When I'm unsure of what a thing is, I like to ask. I like to go, hey, what's this? What are you doing? Do you like me or what? If I'm talking to someone, I don't work in uncertainty. I need to know. So just let me know. Otherwise, apparently, I will just think that everything's cool until someone tells me 4 years later that it was never cool and they wanted to have sex with me the whole time. Dating. I have a whole other video on dating on the spectrum, specifically like the act of dating. I want to talk about being in a relationship with someone. Every relationship that I've ever been in teaches me so much. I don't want to say that relationships are a certain way with me when each one has been so vastly different and has developed me into a completely new person each time. That there is no set way that a relationship works for me. When in a relationship with someone, some things that are super, super important to me, first of all, is how we communicate. Communication is so important, especially to me. I communicate a lot. I need to. I am autistic. I don't have a lot of those inner working brain things that every partner of mine that I've ever had has. Being able to actually verbally communicate how they feel to me is big time important. And I think that someone who's also able to communicate how they feel is mature and someone who I would like to be around, because I would also like to communicate how I feel. So I'm not that good at that either because I don't know how I feel. It's also important to me that this person appreciates my autonomy and my space. I can be a very affectionate person. I'm a cuddly person sometimes for a few minutes, but not every day. Okay? I'm a very busy person. I've always got stuff I gotta do, or even stuff I wanna do. And human interaction is a lot. I need someone who's going to be all right with me having a lot of freedom and independence. I don't need anyone. Peace out. I'm more than fine by myself. Being honest is very important to me. Transparency. I think every relationship, I am just becoming a healthier person, better with communicating my needs and better at upholding my boundaries. I used to let a lot of people take advantage of me or walk all over me, and I don't wanna do that anymore. I deserve to take care of myself and to make myself happy. Still don't really know who I am, so I'm sure that relationships are also going to continue to grow and change as I do. How I view family is not as important as a lot of other people. You see those quotes that are like, family first. Family over everything. Family is so important. I don't think that there is anything that makes family inherently important to a person just by being. I don't think that family has to be a thing. You just have people who are related to you. Most people who are related to me are shit. I disagree that I need to do anything or feel any way just because we have similar genetics somewhere. That's fine, but most human beings in this world and I share like 99% of the same genetics. You got the same blood? No, we don't. My blood type's A positive and his is B negative. There are a lot of family members that I don't talk to. There are a lot of family members that my family doesn't talk to. My relationship with my parents, of course, your relationship with your parents is such a big one to anybody. I'm not gonna talk about my relationship with my dad, but my relationship with my mom is awesome. She is incredibly helpful. My mom has such a need to take care of people and make everyone okay. The only family I think that I really feel that immediately connected to is literally my immediate family. My mom, dad, my brother. These are people that I saw every day, that talked to me every day, that told me they loved me every day. I have aunts and uncles that I'll see even at parties and at family events, and they don't even talk to me. I was always like the only grandkid who stood up to grandma. All my cousins and aunts and uncles were like, holy shit, how do you say that and not get beaten up, Paige? I'm like, say what? That grandma's a chain smoker? What? I think that, you know, if someone loves their family and is like, family's everything, that really shows me that they must have had a freaking mint, awesome, together family. And I love that for them. But for me, it's just like the people that are the best are the most important. So it doesn't matter. If that's not family, it's not family, and that's fine with me. I can't change anything about it, you know? I can't change people. I can't make my family love me more. If they've hurt me all my life, then they're not. It's weird to me that people argue with that. It's weird to me that people are like, that's your family. Being a family doesn't matter. That's your family. I don't care. That's a tree. I don't care. That doesn't make any sense. I get it. It makes zero sense to me to do anything because they're your family. Like, I'd save their life if they were falling off a cliff, but that's not because they're my family. That's because they're a human person. I think that my relationship with my mom has gotten a lot better over the last 6 years. Have been like the best times. I think going to therapy was a big thing. I think that me moving out was a big thing. Moving out when I went to university. My relationship with my brother is one that's always been very important to me. I think that the love I have for my brother is probably the most unconditional love that I have ever had access to in my life before. If I lost my brother, or if my brother ever didn't like me or something, that'd be really, I can't even imagine that, because that would suck. Yeah, Graham is really important to me. My relationship with the community. I mean, first of all, I don't really go out in there a lot. I have never really enjoyed going out into public, and I definitely have enjoyed it less and less as more people know who I am. I do not like it when people know who I am and try to talk to me in real life. It's fine if you do. I'm just sorry if I'm a weirdo. I don't know what to do when people see me and they're like, ah, Paige. I'm like, ah. Yes, me. Ooh. Do I know about what's going on in my community a lot? No, I don't. This is the town that I've lived in my whole 22 years of existence. I know everyone here, and everyone knows me here, and I just don't care anymore. I'll go outside in my Snuggie, and I'm like, everyone eat it. However, I am a dance teacher. How wild is that? So that's something that I do for the community. I love kids. Every summer since probably 2011, I've been either running or volunteering at some kind of summer camp for kids. Usually like an arts camp, because that's who I am. And I think that that is one relationship that is very important to me. I'd like to keep a connection with children. Children are so cool. They're gonna grow up to be like me one day and make decisions and drive cars. And I want to see how the children are growing up. Working with children for the last 11 years, kids are changing and society's changing, and it's becoming a lot more beautiful. I'm very excited about that. My last relationship here that I wanted to compare was with my pets, because this is the relationship that is the most prominent in my life. Because I spend 99% of my time at my house, I spend 99% of my time with my little shits. And I love them so much, I would die for them. I've always connected better with animals rather than adult humans. I may not understand humans very well, but I understand animals. And I think animals understand me. With Macy, I look at her away and know what she's thinking, which I could never do with a person, which is so strange. Macy gets me and I get her. Very thankful for Mace. She's so annoying. It's the best thing because she keeps me going outside, getting fresh air. She's a great companion. She's great at helping me feel less scared of everything. And then Mikado is just the worst guy. He's always doing the worst things, but then he wants to cuddle me and I just want to hold his fat little bum in my hands. He's so cuddly and cute and loves me so much that it's all good. And I would die for him. Those are the relationships that I wanted to talk about. I think it's important to have a few real good, strong relationships in your life, but I also think that it's important to evolve your relationships with you. Not every relationship is meant to stay, meant to last, but I think that all of them teach us something. Very happy with the relationships that I have with people now, and I think that they will only continue to get stronger as I do. Thank you guys for listening and hanging out. That's all for me today, so I will say, see you next week. Love you so much. Goodbye. This is the end of the video song. This video is to tell you the video's done. If you're hearing this, it's because the video's done. Go watch another one. Boop, boop. Have a good day. Love you so much. Bye.